Welcome into Poppin Off! I am Danny Otto. Joining with me as always is my good friend Cori. And our other good friend, Greg! Hashtag old Greg!
Word to your mothers.
Let me try this. Come back to me really quick. Come back to me really quick. I want to see if this works. And all the way in LA, it's my best friend, Pete!
Yeah.
Oh, hey there, beautiful. How are you? How are you? That's me. I'm ignoring your finger, but that's nice, though. Look, how does it feel to have something on your hand that's just as big as your body?
I hate you so much. Only you can make this into something bad. How is everybody doing tonight?
Good. Cori?
I'm okay. I've had a week, but I'm here now. So
You are here now. Everybody's here now.
Good one. Tell us. Good one. Tell us about
That's
the
not
week.
even a thing anymore, is it? That is Greg.
Oh, yeah, it is me.
You never know
Yes.
for sure if it's you or if it's you downstairs.
The recording. Yeah. Good one. Good one.
You mean you or Jeff?
Or Jeff. Jeff. Win.
So we have a lot of stuff to get to tonight, and I know I say that every episode, but we really do. We have a jam-packed episode tonight. One of the things I can't stop thinking about is the lotto. We're going to have a special segment about the lotto because shortly after our show finishes is going to be the lottery drawing. It's going to be on East Coast time. It's 11 p.m. East Coast, 8 p.m. West Coast time.
did you get a ticket?
I got lots of tickets.
Nice.
During the commercial break, I'll show my piece of paper. I left it in my bag. It's over there. But yeah, I walked in and by the way, we have a good segment about lottery stuff, about stuff that you're more likely to happen than winning the lottery. So we got a lot of interesting stuff. And if you guys have one of those facts, put it in the chat room and we'll read yours. We'll read the stuff on the list also. But I walked in. And there was nobody online. I did this last night, not today, because I was like, it's gonna be too busy trying to do it today. I did this last night. I walked into the local shop. You know where it is, the local shop, and I walked up to the dude and I was like, "Here's $20 that I'm never gonna get back."
Yeah.
I was like, "Just give me whatever this gives me."
Yeah.
Bye.
Wait, did you get one, Greg?
No.
No.
So I am the only one in the entire Poppin Off crew that got any. If I win.
1 in 32 million? Or
No.
Wait, 320 million.
It was
Right?
definitely in the 100 million.
320 million. 1 in
that.
320
I think
million
that's the
are your
updated
odds.
one. This afternoon,
Those
when I
aren't
looked it up,
great odds.
they're not. Believe me. There are so many other things that I have on the list that we'll go over in one of the other segments of better odds you have. And some of them are very surprising. Some of them are disturbing. And some of them are good. What'd you say?
We have an entire segment dedicated to this.
We do.
Right.
I have an
Okay,
entire
so
list.
moving on.
Yes. Moving on.
I didn't know, guys. I don't read the rundown.
Damn it, Greg!
I don't read it. I'm sorry.
We need a lower third that just says
I
damn it,
didn't know.
Greg. Can we
Here
have a
we go.
hashtag damn it, Greg?
Damn it, Greg. Hashtag damn it, Greg.
Chat room. Give me a hashtag damn it, Greg.
There
I
it
want to
is.
see that.
My
I want to
fair-
scroll and see that. I'm going to pay
Actually-
more attention to the chat if I get
Dude.
some hashtag damn it, Gregs.
Actually, my therapist will love that. Because my therapist used to say that like most of my problems stem from the fact that my dad used to always say, "Damn it, Greg." No, that's true. That's not a rim shot.
Why are you guys
can't
laughing?
badum
It's
ching that. That's not a rim shot. That's a real story from my life. From my therapist. I have mental illness.
Therapist.
All right, here we go.
All right. So we
Now
got a
the
lot
next segment, which is about mental health awareness today, guys. Thank you.
Can we roll that commercial about mental? No. All right. Come on back.
For sponsors, we all believe in that. Some of us can't afford therapy, so we just use other outlets.
wow.
like-
Yeah, we use this show
We're
basically.
doing on this.
is
Oh, yeah.
this is our
That's a good
therapy.
point.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway, so like I was saying, we have a lot of stuff to get to. That was only a glimpse of stuff that we're gonna get to, but we have a rumored for the pop of the night. It's a rumored pop of the night. I'm really excited about it. I hope it's true. We'll get to that next segment. We're also going to get to Pete did something special this weekend, and we're shut up. We're gonna get into that next segment also, because he spent his entire weekend avoiding talking to me, but doing something really cool. So I forgave him for not ever getting back to me.
Nice.
Unlike the other weekends where he just never gets back to me,
Yeah.
and he has no excuse.
Yep.
That's usually when I text you a lot because he doesn't answer me, and I'm like,
Well, it's good to know
why does Pete hate me?
I'm the second choice. Great.
Wow.
It's not that. It's
You're number
Great.
2. You're number 2.
you're number 2.
Wow.
Cori
Okay, I
Bear.
avoided everybody this weekend, so it's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I almost sent you an SOS text to make sure you were okay.
I wasn't, but thanks for thinking about me.
I sent you meme after meme, and I got no even like, haha. I didn't get anything.
How
and
am I
then
supposed to ignore you if you're not sending me text messages?
I did send you. I sent you like at
Okay,
least
great,
3
good.
memes.
I just hear Greg. Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Sure.
All right,
yeah.
guys. So we only have a minute left.
Good one.
We only have a minute left, but like I said, we're gonna come back. We're gonna do the pop of the night, which is a rumored pop that I'm really hoping comes true. We're gonna get into Pete's weekend, where he did some really cool stuff. We're gonna get into. We have so much to get to tonight. I'm really excited about tonight's show. Like I always say, we got the Infinity Gauntlet we can play with and have some more fun with. I've been just flicking Pete off the entire time, which has made me really happy. So that's basically my therapy right there.
That's fine.
Exactly. So,
Sounds good.
anyway, guys, stay tuned. More popping off after this. I don't care what Pete just said. Stay tuned, everybody. We'll be back after this. More popping off.
I'm a loose cannon, I'm a rag. Sat on the floor, I lost the war. These bitches made me upset. The doctors here.
What's the most important thing you can do today? How about swab to save a life? Every 3 minutes in the United States, a person is diagnosed with a blood cancer like leukemia. Bone marrow transplants give patients a new lease on life, but 70% of them must rely on a stranger for one. You can help. Register with DKMS to become a donor. You'll receive a swab kit in the mail, swab your cheeks, send the samples back, and you're good to go. Take the first step. Become a hero. Register today at dkms.org.
It's popping off.
Joining with us in studio, we have Tom Payne from Walking Dead. You got real socked in the face.
I mean, the show is very, very in your face. It's very, roughhousey and ain't no stuntmen hanging around. Everyone on the show just jumps in and gets involved, and that was my rude awakening to the show, being chased around a field by Norman and then him grabbing me and punching me in the face. And there's a saying that everyone hears when they first join, which is, welcome to the Walking Dead, and it's always said in this kind of like, you're just joined a cult. Welcome to the Walking Dead.
Watch live on the FNTSY YouTube stream.
Welcome back into Poppin' Off. I am Danny Otto. Joining with me as always is hashtag Cori Bears.
Hi.
Let me pet you. Hashtag Old Greg.
Hello.
And all the way in LA. I'll let you catch him. And all the way in LA is my best friend Pete.
Was anyone else as uncomfortable as I thought Cori was gonna swing at Danny like
Yeah.
About to.
She did.
It's going to
She
happen
punched
this
the
episode.
Infinity Gauntlet, and the Infinity Gauntlet bent back into shape for a second. It was weird. It was scary. I thought she broke it. Pet home.
You're done.
All right, guys.
You're done.
So, for the pop of the night, it has to do with the Infinity Gauntlet, which is why I brought it in today. That, and I just wanted to be able to play around with it.
Yeah.
But Tim, if
You
you'd be
don't
so
put your
kind,
hand in the
can you put that board up really quick? Timmy.
Oh gosh.
There we go. All right. So, guys, this is a rumor, but every Black Friday, Hot Topic has a glass-domed Funko Pop that they do. The last 2 years, they've had gold BB-8 and gold R2-D2.
Ooh.
This year, it's rumored that it's going to be a glass-enclosed Infinity Gauntlet. I'm super stoked about this. This might be the
Yeah.
actual first one that I'm going to get.
Oh, so you can buy it.
Yeah, this is their Black Friday special. Like,
How much would one of those cost?
I think it's like $30.
Not bad.
Yeah,
How big?
it's pretty big. It's like,
Huh.
Add it to your collection, Danny.
I mean, at this point, yeah. I have the real Infinity Gauntlet though, so do I really need the glass enclosed one?
No.
Man, it's not like the real Infinity Gauntlet.
It might be. I haven't tried snapping it yet. Anyway.
Do that. Can we try?
Anyway, so
There's too many Infinity Gauntlets. I feel like you come home with the girl and you're like, that's my Infinity Gauntlet. She's like, yeah, okay. I get that's fine. And then that's my other Infinity Gauntlet.
you overestimate that I'm going to get the girl to come over first.
Right.
Because that doesn't.
Right.
Anyway, so being that this is a rumor, but it kind of fits all the criteria. Just this past May, we had Infinity War. Next May, we have Avengers 4. So it's right in the middle of all of that. We know that for Black Friday, they have a Black Friday special. It's kind of, this kind of fits all the parameters. What do you guys think in the chat? Do you like this as a choice? Did you want to see another gold Star Wars figure? Like, what were you guys hoping that the Black Friday special was going to be? Because this is, the Black Friday special from Hot Topic is, they always supply a lot of them, but it's one that a lot of people always want to get, no matter what type of thing. So there are lines outside of Hot Topic to get whatever it is. It was a gold BB-8 one year, and it was a gold R2-D2 the next year, and there were still lines to get it.
I'm going to be really honest. I didn't know that Hot Topic was still a thing.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, clearly I'm not, going in Hot Topic that much.
Yeah.
The only reason I would go in Hot Topic would be for these. But, yeah.
Hair dye.
Honestly, a lot of stores are staying alive because of how big Funko is getting now. Hot Topic has embraced, like, Rick and Morty and Funko and stuff like that, and so they're still bringing in, like, the people that want those kind of clothes from Hot Topic and band shirts and stuff like that, but a huge percentage of Hot Topic sales are for Funko, are for Rick and Morty, are for the on-the-nose Hot Topic, or hot pop culture stuff.
Right.
And hair dye.
That's how, and hair dye. But that's how they're staying alive. They wouldn't stay alive if they hadn't really embraced Funko and embraced, like, what is the most popular pop culture stuff, like Rick and Morty and Walking
Right.
Dead and stuff like that. So that's keeping them alive right now.
I had a Hot Topic face.
Shut up.
I did.
hate you so
Did you?
much. I hate you so much. Anyway,
Tell us about your Hot Topic phase.
Let's not. Moving on.
Okay. All right.
moving on. All right. So, Pete, you did something very interesting this weekend.
Yes.
No
No one wanted me to weigh in on Hot Topic, huh?
You just
Bring
didn't
it.
say anything. By the way,
I will ruin that sponsorship. Yeah, I did some fun stuff this weekend. I got to PUBG Mobile. I went and watched like the North American Championships, which was, again, it was fascinating seeing, dude. The ultimate prize is $200,000 to the world champion.
damn.
But like this North American, this was like a $20,000 champion like match, but it was on a mobile device. From the youngest age of 18 was a pro player to the oldest was like maybe 40s.
Wow.
I can't imagine the 40-year-old on the team going, guys, I gotta go to the bathroom.
Yeah.
It's like everybody in the middle can hold it longer, but the ends of the spectrum are the two that have to use the bathroom more frequently.
Wait, how did this
Yeah.
No, but
I'm not
like,
wrong.
No, you're right. Again, bladder. But it was super professional, dude. The teams themselves, it's a team-based like squad game. The teams themselves are crazy like focused, and like the communication, like these are national, like, these are world ranked players,
Right.
And so yeah, they're playing for a lot of money. It's, again, man, esports is crazy. Like this is, and anyway, like, and a friend of mine, his team actually plays second, Gangstars. So he, yeah, like the dudes, like, dude, those guys that were in first majority of the time, they were like so laser focused. The one kid that was like on point, everyone loved him. He's 18. I was like, what?
Wow.
Like people are drinking and he's knocking it out of the park and everyone like wants his autograph. And I'm sitting there like, what are you doing at 18? Jesus.
Yeah, but that's like perfect video game playing age. Like that's when that's like perfect age for being like an all-star at video games, right?
Yeah.
This is not just gaming. It's crazy now, man. It is nuts, dude. It's nuts.
So
It's
wait,
nuts.
I know you said this already, but what game was this? I know it's a mobile game, but what one was this?
PUBG Mobile.
But,
And-
so
and
it was
some of the-
only PUBG Mobile because I thought PUBG is also on
Yeah.
console.
Yep, console and everything, dude. But this one was mobile. And it was through Samsung, and they were playing. It's really smooth. And the thing is, there were a lot of girls playing. There were a lot of pro girls playing. Like, it was. I'm not gonna lie, man. Ooh, nerd. I wish. Like, I don't know. I missed it, yo. I missed, like, anytime I was dating, I always missed that shit. Poop, stuff, things. Cut away from me.
So they were co-ed teams is more what you're saying, right? Or did they have actual teams that were just girls and then teams that were guys?
It was co-ed teams. Like, they did have just guys, but they were like all female players, scattered throughout.
You should watch out for CTDs. Console.
That took me a little bit.
Console. Transmitted diseases. Cori transmitted diseases.
Cori.
I no longer want to have opinion on this.
Yeah.
But
But no,
I'm
but
done.
seriously,
I'm
though.
done. Great show, guys. I'm done.
Yeah, we're killing it.
But seriously though, you
I was
are
reading it-
you are a
this is
girl
as
gamer.
CGs.
Right.
Obviously, you're not a professional girl gamer. You wouldn't be here. You'd be practicing
Right.
professionally.
Should
But
be practicing.
but does that, like, when you play online, do you talk? Do people underestimate you ever? If you do talk, like, how does that go?
I think let me just make one thing clear. I'm extremely good at everything I do. So
Fair.
So modest.
no, I actually don't talk, and that's just because
why.
I don't want to be heckled.
You let your plane.
Although
do
your
the
name
let the
tag, I
plane do the
believe, is
talking.
Cori Bear, right?
My PlayStation 1 is She's Cori Bear, so yeah.
So I think they know already.
Maybe not,
All right, guys.
LGBTQ.
Coming back after this, we got Netflix and Spill, #trending. We got so much to get to. Guys, stay tuned. More popping off after this. Bye, everybody.
It's popping off.
Joining with us in studio, we have Tom Payne from Walking Dead.
Your show, it's all binging. It's way to season, binge it.
That's a tough
way to
show
season,
to
binge it.
binge.
Yeah, that's
It
rough.
is, but think about trying to do it week to week. You're in the damn thing. You don't know.
You're assuming that I watch it.
One clip that's gonna. Tom Payne
wins.
doesn't watch Walking Dead.
Exactly. But you can always get away with that because Andrew Lincoln doesn't watch Walking Dead. After 9 years. Yeah. They just found out he doesn't watch it.
Watch live on the FNTSY YouTube stream.
In the history of NASCAR, there has been no shortage of great father-son duos. Bobby and Davey Allison, Bill and Chase Elliott, and of course, Dale and Dale Earnhardt Jr. Now you get to listen to the best father-son duo in fantasy NASCAR with Scott and Sean Engel. Listen to the King and the Prince as they preview every race and give you the fantasy driver lineups to win in all regular and daily fantasy formats. Listen to the Father and Son Fantasy NASCAR Hour every week by downloading the podcast through iTunes and the FNTSY Sports Network Audio Boom channel.
Welcome back into Poppin' Off. I am Danny Otto with no Infinity Gauntlets. Joining with me as always is #Cori Bears or
Hello.
#She is Cori Bear.
No, it's Cori Bear.
Everybody
It's
follow
Cori
our
Bear.
PlayStation.
Don't do that.
Anyway, also joining us is one of our new best friends. #50 Shades of Greg.
Hello.
Damn it, Greg. By the way, I got to give some shout outs from the chat room. Some people helped me out. I got Strong Style Ninja did #Damn it, Greg. #1 fan Martin #Damn it, Greg.
Love it.
And Johnny Rico.
Thanks, guys.
You didn't exactly follow, but I'm going to give you a shout out anyway. Just maybe a little notch under fully shout out. He put #Attaboy Greg.
JR.
Johnny Rico.
Killing it. Hey,
Anyway.
thanks, buddy. No, that's exactly what he should have said.
No.
You should have said attaboy, Greg.
Anyway, also joining with us always is my best friend Pete, all the way in LA.
Oh, you want to take that from the top?
Joining with us as always is my best friend Pete.
There we go. Hi, that's me, my cousin Petey. How are y'all today? Yeah. Moving on.
So we were talking still during the break, so we wanted to bring this up a little bit, and I promise we'll get to some Netflix and Spill and some # and trending. But we wanted to finish this out because we feel like we kind of rushed Cori off and get a little bit more into girl gaming because we rushed you off really quick, and I wanted to give you the opportunity to to say a little bit more.
I look forward to the day when it's no longer girl gaming and it's just gaming.
Yeah.
I think, but
I do not understand why it's such a phenomenon
here's
that
the
a
thing.
female wants to game. We just want to have fun.
Yeah.
We just want to roll with the punches.
Here's the thing. I'm probably worse than you.
You are worse than
this
me.
This is somebody being modest. I'm probably worse than you at most games anyway.
All
But
games.
my screen name, I beat you in a game already. So don't even.
That doesn't count.
Don't even.
That doesn't,
It did count.
I don't think. You know what?
I got it on tape. I got it on tape.
I don't know where that footage is. So
I got a backup with T. So
T.
I got that footage.
Wherever
Anyway,
you are.
But so my handle is more ambiguous. So I'm sure when I get just like destroyed at a video game, that people can decide. Like people might think I'm a girl playing because I'm horrible, or they might think I'm not a girl.
Okay, so now you're saying that all girls are horrible.
I'm not saying that.
That's what you
I'm
just said.
saying
That's what you
is-
just implied.
Yeah, he could be on the he could be on the Supreme Court.
Cavadani, David.
But what I'm saying is, you make your screen name with a she in it, and people already are going to either try to hit on you, or assume that you're easier to beat.
I don't know. I don't think that people really look at that part. I mean, the only multiplayer I ever played on my PlayStation was Destiny and Borderlands. And Borderlands, I've met as many girls on there as I have guys.
Is Borderlands multiplayer? I know
Borderlands
you're
too.
you're in an open world, but there's actual multiplayer?
It's very multiplayer. I mean, once you finish the story, what's the point if you're not doing multiplayer?
I thought you were just doing like quests and stuff.
Yeah, it's not as fun.
Kind of the same thing as Destiny. You can sit around and do quests and interact with people the entire time, but
All right.
yeah,
But it's not as fun if you're just,
exactly.
playing alone.
Yeah.
But I mean, on the Xboxes, when I would play Call of Duty, I'd play Halo.
I'm horrible at Call of Duty. By the way,
Great at Call of
I was
Duty.
great at Halo, but that's because you could move this slow, and you'd have 50 chances to turn around and move before you die.
Well,
Call of Duty's like 2 and you're dead.
Yeah, I mean, it got to the point where I was I wouldn't say desperate to prove myself, but I didn't want it to give anyone a chance to say I was bad, that I created a second Xbox account, paid for the membership, and taught myself how to quick scope. Like I had my toe on the controller on the floor. I'd just be like moving the controller and trying to shoot.
So Cori loads 2 profiles into games and plays one with her foot and one with her hands.
That's awesome.
Dude, no man, like literally going around there, I met like there's a bunch of women like Cori. Like Cori raises a good question of like she doesn't want it to be girl gamers, but unfortunately, Cori, it has to be that right now because the gaming community though is still big, a lot of money, but it's still not like publicly aware. And people, like the mass media, they're still not really aware that, like,
They're
women...
very aware. It's very equal. As far as the split, 50-50.
The gaming community is. Yeah, the gaming community is. You're absolutely right.
Well, he's
but
talking
the
about,
mass
like, the general media that are going to be reporting on
not
it.
aware. You see more esports on there, but it's still not that popular on TV.
Right.
Like, I was...
Pete,
Huh?
can you repeat that? We missed about half of what you just said. You broke up.
Well, no, I was saying, like, the gaming community is more than aware that it's 50-50. Girls, guys, yeah. But, like, majority of media, like, the major public is not aware that there are, like, women that are crazy good at it. That are just, again, it's just normal gaming. Like, that's not aware. It would be more popular on regular television. It's not. It's on ESPN+.
Well, I mean, like, it's not like women's sports are that popular either. I mean, we just get the S end of the stick.
Well, I'm speaking
Well, it's
on...
not that you get the ass end of the stick. It's just that you're worse at sports.
Oh, boy. Oh, boy.
I feel better about what I said now.
Yeah. Okay. Well,
Because mine was more by mistake. That was definitely.
No, that was.
All right. Can I
Not a
ask?
mistake.
Name a sport.
Renee,
Name a
clear
sport.
out.
Let's
Clear
go.
out.
Let's go
All right,
now.
While they figure that out, Cori, there are a couple of
I
questions.
think Cori could take
Oh, let's do a show.
I think Cori could take on majority of the people in the studio.
She
Yeah.
smacked me last episode. My arm had a bruise on it. I would
put
never
one on
compete with her,
Cori.
whether it be virtual video. Well, I beat her on one game, but I'm never going to compete normal video games with her, and I'm never going to compete with physical sports with her. She hits hard.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Hit like a
can I
girl.
ask a couple questions from the chat for you, actually? Let's see. This is a question from Strong Style.
Hey, Strong
Said,
Style.
Corey, do you play Fortnite?
I have played it.
Okay.
The thing about multiplayer games is I get so invested in them that it just wastes a lot of my time.
I can see that. You got a little bit of a crazy stare every once in a while, and I can see that playing on.
I just feel like I'm being attacked tonight.
No.
You gave me
Feeling a little attacked. You guys
gave
are being a little aggressive.
You gave me a little crazy stare before we started. It kind of
I'm
scared me. It made me
supporting
pee
you.
a little bit.
Thanks, Greg. Greg, we got this. You and I.
I got you.
Them.
I got your
I hope
back.
you're directing that
Got
towards
your
them.
back.
Not me. Them. Again, not me.
When everybody else, come back to me. Mute Pete. Hashtag shut up.
Mute.
Pete. What everyone doesn't know is Pete sits in the background with Tim and just goes, "Hey guys, let's poke at Cori a little bit. Let's do that." And they say it in our ears, in mine and Greg's ears, and we're the one who are trapped in a room with Cori, so that when she gets angry, she can then attack us. And they're like,
and
safe.
Mermaid Deadpool.
Tim is downstairs and behind a locked control room door, and Pete is all the way across the country. So they don't even
No.
care. They're just like, yeah, let's poke at Cori.
No,
And then
I'm pointing out
we get in
facts.
trouble for it.
No, I'm pointing out facts. You're the one saying girl gamers are bad because they can't play.
But
I'm
no,
just
that
saying
was the stigma
facts.
when growing up. That was the stigma. I didn't care if a girl gamer was on my team or not, but I do remember
Gross.
that if I was on other teams, dudes were like, oh, that's like if the girl started talking, dude would automatically assume that she's not as good. I don't care
Yeah.
either way. I'm just saying that was the stigma. I don't know if it is anymore.
But-
I'm not a competitive gamer though.
But
Right,
it's
but-
not a stigma. It's just that when boys get beat, that's what they go towards.
Well, it's just that cooties are in the fingers.
Right. And it gets transmitted over the interwebs.
Right.
I hear you.
Right.
Anyway,
I get it.
Cordy and
also,
I get it.
Strong Style asks, also, follow-up question. Corey, do you play GoldenEye still?
No.
What?
She
No.
didn't even
I am
hesitate.
almost more
No.
upset with you now than the information I found out before the show,
I'm sorry.
which was that you've never seen the original Ghostbusters.
Oh.
It's on Netflix.
Oh,
It's an
There
hour
are
and
a
half
lot
of
of
your
things
time.
on Netflix, dude.
Yeah.
Not pornography.
No.
That's next. There's got to be a Netflix for porn.
Well, I thought
No, that's
I
what
thought he just said brown eye.
There
Did
are
he not just
websites
say
for that.
brown eye?
What?
Did he not just say, Corey, how do you like the brown eye?
Also, Strong Martin
No?
asked, Corey, have you ever played Halo? I feel like I've played with somebody in that gamer tag before. What is your-
Yes, I played Halo Halo is the main reason I got an Xbox.
So I wonder if in years past if you played against Martin.
Maybe.
It's very possible.
I think I had a breakup over Halo.
Oh, tell us
Like
that
you
story.
guys were playing.
Tell us that
Halo?
story.
You
Go,
broke up?
go.
No, I just boys suck, man. That's it. Boys just suck.
No, I know that.
But just boys don't like it when girls are better than them.
Right.
It's a fact of life.
I-
Well, it
I will go on
obviously
record-
wasn't a sport.
Come back to me. I will go. Give me this camera right here. I will go on record that most people are better than me at almost everything, whether it be girls or whether it be dudes.
play-
It
Right.
doesn't
Can we play
really matter. Most
Sarah
people are better than
McLachlan?
me at things. Maybe not better with my hair.
Wait, Danny, we're gonna, Scuba Steve, I need you to start playing some Sarah McLachlan. Let Danny take that from the top.
It's too late. It's too late. The moment has passed. Can we get into a little bit of Netflix and spill before we go to commercial?
Yeah.
We got it.
Netflix and
Let's steer this. Let's steer to something new. So I'm going to do a couple of rapid fire things, and then we'll get into some stuff that's a little bit more we can talk about. Disenchantment renewed for season 2, coming back in 2019. You shook your head. No?
Meh.
You didn't care about it.
Man,
No, I don't.
Here's the thing about them. What the best part about it that I liked, and I'll go really quick on this, is it reminded me of Futurama. It made me want to go watch Futurama. But the thing we don't think about is the way that TV shows now have to develop over the course of a thing when all of it is thrown at us at one time and we can binge it in one day. It has to be different, and they're already progressing it as if it's still a long time ago. Like, I feel like if the whole first season of Futurama was thrown at all of us, like today, and we'd never seen it before, it maybe wouldn't have been received as well. Because over the course of multiple seasons of Futurama, they kind of expanded on the characters, and they were able to do all these different storylines that made me like them and stuff like that. So I'm willing to give them another season before I completely say, I don't really like this anymore, type of thing.
Yeah.
That's just me, though.
Right. I mean, I think that's
I
fair.
think that's a good point.
What'd you say?
I think that's a good point, though. Like,
I appreciate
in a streaming service, yeah, because there's no build up. Like before, when
Right.
you would watch, like, even with like Rick and Morty, like I like the theories. I like in the breaks in between getting distracted with something else.
Exactly. Yeah.
I
remember-
binged it in a day, yo.
Yeah, I remember like when Rick and Morty premiered, it premiered at night on Cartoon Network, and it was this weird thing that like everybody was like talking about, and you didn't know what it was gonna be or go to. You had no idea for another week. You kind of all had to sit there and go, "Did you watch it? No, I haven't seen it yet. You gotta go watch it. We'll talk about it when the second episode." Anyway, also, have any of you guys started watching season 3 of Daredevil?
You have.
This is the one time I'm gonna say this. Shit's crazy on that.
Poop.
It's crazy.
I'll watch it.
It's so good.
Fine. I'll watch it.
I had to ask myself last night, am I going to just not sleep and finish the season, or I'm going to force myself to go to bed? Because I got to a point where I was like, the end of the episode, and I was like, I have about 5 more episodes. I could just stay up until real early in the morning and maybe get a couple hours of sleep, or I can just stop right now. And I forced myself to stop.
So did you do the whole season?
Not yet. I'm 6 episodes deep. Anybody in the chat, have you guys watched Daredevil season 3 yet? Johnny Rico's 5 episodes in. I'm 1 more episode in than you. It's crazy.
I feel like you should keep an eye out. We can't address it yet, but you should keep an eye out for any inconsistencies since they cut Iron Fist and Luke Cage.
Yeah, as far as I've seen so far, nothing's even affected. Like, I haven't seen any other characters other than the stuff that's already been in the Daredevil universe so far. So yeah, so far so good, at least, for that. Anyway, guys, coming back after this, we've got Netflix and Spill, we've got hashtag trending, we've got the lottery segment. We have so much to get to. Greg, I don't know why you took your headphones off, because you're not going anywhere. Don't go anywhere. Coming back after this, more Poppin' Off. Stay tuned, everybody.
DailyRoto.com. Learn from the game's best DFS players. We don't just give you premier advice, we play every day. All major sports, all year round, we never stop. Industry-leading DFS tools and custom projections. And now, the DailyRoto.com Optimizer. In minutes, build and optimize lineups for cash games and tourneys. Learn from the game's best DFS players. Join DailyRoto.com. It's Poppin' Off.
This reminds me of Run Zombies. How I used to run.
No.
I
have never used that app before.
If you're running in the woods and then you hear zombies and you're by yourself, it gets a little creepy. It definitely teaches you interval training, but at the cost of your sanity. It tells you how close the zombies are, and if you're not running fast enough, the zombies get closer and closer and louder and louder. And
started getting too real for people. They were dead and they were just looking at themselves. What's going on? What?
Am I dying? Am I a zombie now? I should go bite people.
Watch live on the FNTSY YouTube stream.
Fade the screen! Welcome into Poppin' Off! I am Danny Otto. Joining with me as always, I am terrified of hashtag Cori Bear.
You should be. Hi.
Hashtag 50 Shades of Greg.
Hello.
And all the way in LA is my best friend Pete. All right, guys.
That's me.
All right, guys. So we've got a ton more Netflix and Spill and hashtag trending, but I wanna bring this up. So the lottery, Mega Millions, it's at
1.6 billion.
1.6 at least, and that was this afternoon. All these people flooding in before the deadline. I believe the deadline, you can still buy tickets even after our show finishes tonight.
Yeah, but some places close early because they start to riot. Those little places on the corner.
They get worried they're gonna get robbed and stuff.
And they close at 7.
Yeah, that's smart. Yeah, I get it. I'd rather take the money that I can get and then close and not get robbed of all of my money. Anyway, so this prompts us, being that the jackpot is $1.6 billion. Even if you take the lump sum, you're just shy of $1 billion. You're about like 906.
I think 913 million.
Something like that. Yeah. But anyway, so So my question is, so I'm going to ask you guys a question. We can go around the room. Then I also have some statistics. So as of right now, I'll say this before I ask the question. As of this afternoon, so it might even be higher now. As of this afternoon, because I think you said a little bit different number. As of this afternoon, your chances of winning the Mega Millions Jackpot, 1 in 258,890,850.
So specific.
I think it's a little bit higher now because they've added more money's coming in. Because you gave me a 300, which makes sense.
Yeah.
Which makes sense because I'm sure there's been that surge of people last minute buying stuff.
Yeah.
But so here's my question. It's kind of a two-parter. So if you win tonight, what is short-term first thing you're going to buy? Like first thing that pops in your head, I'm going to buy that. Doesn't even matter what it is. Could be something small, could be something big, doesn't matter. And then long-term, what is your plan? Because you obviously you have to immediately change what you're doing because if anyone finds out your address, you're pretty much screwed. So you got to do
Not just
something
you,
real
it's
quick.
you, it's your family, it's your friends.
Right. So go to you first.
Oh, I'm not answering this question. I'm gonna look like an asshole. I'm not. I'm sorry. Like it's just
You didn't even say that to me. You said you felt like you were going to be boring.
I am boring because
Now I really want to know.
I know.
No,
See,
I would.
That's what I said to her when she told me, "Oh, it's going to be boring." I said,
It's gonna be very
"You
boring.
make me prompt wanting to ask you what it's going to be now."
Yeah. That's
I
fine.
mean, it's literally. I'm gonna take care of my family, both here and in the Philippines. I'm gonna buy like a castle in Ireland, maybe like
gonna be
700
haunted.
dogs.
You know
this
the
is
castle,
not
that castle's
boring.
going to be haunted. You know that, right?
Great. And like
just saying,
700
this is not
dogs.
boring.
And
Yeah, I
then
don't think this
I
is
would
boring
just
at all.
spend like the rest of my life adventuring, doing like stuff.
And you're going to check
Yeah.
into Poppin Off once a week.
I might be helping the kids in South Africa.
Yeah. If you have enough money, you can get internet anywhere.
Yeah, that's
can Skype in.
not a problem. I'm going to be busy.
can
I'm going
Skype
to be
in.
busy doing stuff.
Oh, I see. We're the little people now. I get it.
Well, I'd give you some money so you can go and do some stuff too.
We want to do this.
Okay,
right.
great. I want to
All right.
take care of 700
Great.
dogs in Ireland.
Yeah, they can take care of your haunted house.
All right. Well,
Great.
Oh,
Same
gosh.
question. Just
what,
on the fly, real quick.
What was the question?
First thing you would buy? It doesn't matter. It could be big, small.
A dog.
Then dog.
Sure.
And then what's your like quick long-term plan?
Oh gosh. To keep HIV from turning to AIDS.
Pete?
like
That's going to require a lot of research.
like
Just saying.
like each individual HIV or
Yeah, I want-
as like a whole.
Well,
each,
I want
like, you're gonna
Well, no,
collect
listen
all
to
of
me.
the HIVs
Listen to me.
and tell them
HIV
don't turn into AIDS.
HIV is plural.
I hear you.
AIDS could just be one aid.
Okay.
So I hope you get aid, but not AIDS.
I don't even. Pete, can you?
We need some
say something
phrasing
different?
here. Where's Archer when you need him? Rip Danny population. Rip Danny.
What did I do? What do you mean, Rip Danny? Rip Greg? I didn't say a word.
You guys are dying from laughter over there.
He
Pete?
died of AIDS.
Same question.
He died of aid.
The
He
aid
did.
is laughter. Boom.
Pete.
Coin it.
I got nothing. I got
Yeah.
nothing.
Yeah, you want nothing to do with
All right,
this.
fine. Bring it back to me then. I don't care.
I got nothing off of that. Got nothing.
First thing I'm buying. First thing I'm buying is I'm going to buy a 2 puppies,
Yep.
one a very small dog, and one a very large dog, and because I've always wanted to do that and have them grow up together, and then just have the little dog be confused that the big dog got so much bigger.
Oh, that's hilarious.
That's
But
like-
they don't.
I
That's
love
what you
that.
don't understand. The little dog is always going to think it's
I'm
the big
fine
dog.
with that. I'm fine with
True.
that because it would probably be like a French bulldog and a mastiff or something like that.
Mastiff would be fun.
Yeah, it's almost big enough that I can like hang out and like ride along.
It's going to be the same size, but that's cool.
Anyway, so then long term, yeah, I want to do. I'm going to donate to charity and stuff like that. But the first thing I'm going to do, and long term plan, there's a lot of stuff. But the first thing I have to do is I always promised my dad if I ever got famous and or something like that, I'd buy him a beach house. So the first thing I would do would be I would just say, pick a place you want to live, pick a house, it's done. type of thing.
I'm glad that you got the dog first.
Well, but that's what I said. Like that's the first purchase. It's just
Priorities.
Yeah.
Priorities.
Yeah, I'd get a bunny. And I get a bunny and
a gold-plated bunny
and name her Sir Anthony Hopkins.
You could get Anthony Hopkins to just hang out with you. You have that much money.
No, Anthony Hopkins was one of my teachers, though.
That's interesting.
True story.
How did we not know that?
True story.
All right, you guys want to get into some statistics? Some stuff better.
Yes.
You got better chances.
Yes.
Okay.
Just so you all know, from the control room, if we won the lotto, we would buy you all PR training.
We didn't get, I would just forget all of you.
Yeah.
You know what? You had your chance, Pete. You don't get to say a damn word on this now.
That's fine. I would forget all of you.
I hate you so much.
You know what's funny is that most of you guys with your lottery dreams were talking about doing something with animals. Common theme here?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
We all love animals.
Dogs.
We do love
Anyway,
Dogs are great.
But also because hashtag Tim Pratt and I were talking before the show, and we said that we were going to pick a place in California and build a compound for the show. So we could have a set.
We're going to have a compound.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. We're going to have houses and like a house that's just for filming and recording in.
Right.
Yes,
I will be the one Skyping in at that point.
On the compound. Wow. And on the compound, all the males will have multiple wives.
And what about the females, Greg?
They will sell pamphlets.
All right, guys.
Done.
So, 1 in $11.5 million, or 1 in 11.5 million chances of getting attacked by a shark.
Oh.
Still way better odds.
Sure.
Death by vending machine.
No.
1 in 111 million.
I have heard people tend to
you
die.
Rock it. You rock it and it falls over on you. Same with refrigerators.
Dumb.
Yeah. Becoming U.S. president.
Oh, wow.
I have
1
zero
in
chance of that.
32.5 million.
Sure.
That's when you look at the odds for tonight and you look at the odds for that.
I mean, I would actually have better chance of winning the lottery. So, no, I actually can't become the president.
You're not a U.S. citizen?
I wasn't born in the U.S. No.
Right.
All right. Let's see.
Subject. Let's save her. Don't get the camera on her.
Being struck by lightning.
Save Cori.
Being struck by lightning.
What do you do?
1 in 1 million.
Hey, Cori.
1 in 1 million is your chance of being struck by lightning.
Yeah. Yeah.
Becoming a professional basketball player. You guys like to know? 1 in 11,500.
That's not that bad, though.
Exactly.
Maybe
1
I
out
should
of
have done basketball.
11,000.
How much are they making?
A lot.
Yeah, I
Good
should have
money.
just.
Pretty good money.
Maybe I'll just marry a basketball.
Having your tax return audited. 1 in 120.
Well, I've actually been audited,
So you
that's
already been there.
Ooh.
When it was 23, dude. No.
Damn. All right. Chances of becoming a millionaire. Not winning the lottery, becoming a millionaire.
Like by hard work and dedication?
Yeah.
Okay, great.
1 in 30. 1 in 30. Chances of becoming a millionaire is 1 in 30.
Yeah.
I think that's pretty interesting, actually. There was.
Wait, how many people are here? In this entire restaurant, if none of them are millionaires, it's gonna be me.
I know. There's one other one that I didn't put on this list, but I did read in one of the things that I put. Chances of dating a millionaire. It was like 1 in 215. Yeah, those are pretty good odds. Not for me, because there's no way I'm hitting like 200 dating people. But maybe for like Pete.
Yeah, no, yeah.
Pete could date over 200 people if he really put his mind to it.
Yeah.
You could hit that $1 million date.
Go, Pete, go.
All right, guys, coming back after this. We're going to wrap everything up. Stand by. More popping off after this.
unfortunately, it's an injury and an IR to Rex Burkhead. I think that clears the way for much increased opportunity for Sony Michel. I think this has just changed from a committee to a timeshare where Sony Michel is like the early down back and James White as the pass-catching back.
Remembering guys like Lawrence Maroney, opportunity doesn't always lead to production, but I don't think Michelle's going to turn out to be a Maroney.
I hope not, or a Jabroni even.
Weekdays, 7 a.m. Eastern on FNTSY Radio and on your popular podcast providers. It's Poppin' Off.
It was a very interesting experience, just talking fights with Spider-Man.
You need to tell the one part. Whenever Khabib went out, what did he say that if he was in the middle of the...
If I would have been out there, I would have had ringside tickets, and I would have been there. I would have gotten in the middle of the fight, and I would have been like...
He wouldn't. And if he would have gotten his head taken off.
No?
Yeah, he can flip around all he wants. He's still going to get his ass handed to him.
Watch live on the FNTSY YouTube stream.
Danny Otto, joining with me as always is hashtag Cori Bear.
Hello.
Hashtag 50 Shades of Greg.
What's up?
All the way in LA is my best friend Pete.
Yeah, it's me.
We don't have a lot of time. There was one thing that we were talking about during the break that Cori wanted us to get into.
Yeah. It kind of rolls into.
Look at that seamless transition right over to Cori.
I'm trying to win back a little bit of favor with Danny here with the Ghostbusters themed stuff.
Yeah.
Let me roll that clip.
am in.
Yep.
In. As soon as I saw that, I downloaded it. I haven't been able to play it yet. It's already out on phone.
Is it?
Yes.
It looks great.
Yeah. I'm in.
Yeah.
I've been a Ghostbuster for every Halloween since I made my Ghostbuster jumpsuit. Shut up. Shut up.
That's real creative. I don't know. I mean, it just looks to me like another Pokemon Go.
It is, but it's for people who like Ghostbusters.
But isn't it didn't they try to do the same thing with Harry Potter and it didn't work out so well?
They haven't released that yet.
Oh.
I'm with Cori on this.
But I feel like it's just hitting another market because there were a lot of people that Ghostbusters they love. I went to Comic-Con, there was an entire booth of people just meeting up from that liked Ghostbusters, that were dressed as Ghostbusters.
Yeah.
This is something for them, just like the Harry Potter app is for people who love Harry Potter. Not everybody likes Pokemon. I got into it for a while, but even I fell out of it. But Ghostbusters, it's literally virtually very close to being the same. There's going to be different mechanics. You're going to be able to do other stuff. You're going to be able to kind of battle with people. There's other stuff you can do, but the general basic concept is the same. It's an augmented reality game that you can use from your phone, and other people can interact with you, and you're interacting with virtual ghosts, basically. The general concept is about the same, but it's hitting a different market because there are plenty of people that didn't like Pokemon that love Ghostbusters and are going to try it.
I don't think there's anybody that doesn't like Pokemon. I'm just putting that out there. I think now I'm going to go play Pokemon Go just because I saw that.
Okay.
Well, Gen 4 was just recently released onto the game, so there you go.
Well, they have PvP now. They have PvP. Well, maybe not. Maybe not yet. But
trading. They don't have PvP yet.
No, yeah, they're doing PvP soon. And that's going to... And I actually am looking forward to that, though, because I remember when Pokemon Go first came out and people were just swarming to the gyms, and you would go to a popular spot, and there would just be 100 people out there just battling for that gym. So like I like the idea and the fact that it's one way that kind of brings us all together. But I like that, and I would definitely support that. But I'm obviously not a Ghostbusters fan, so.
Well, here's what I want to ask everybody out there in the population. What do you guys think of this? Is this something you're gonna try? Did you guys like Pokemon Go? Is this another augmented reality game that you guys are gonna get into, or is this just like, I played Pokemon Go, I fell off of that, I don't even need it. Like I've already done this type of thing. I really want to know.
Now I'm in a Pokemon stop.
I'm in on this. So I'd love to hear from you guys. What do you guys think of this? You can download this now. You guys can play tonight. You can play as fast as you can download it.
I'm actually curious who actually plays with the AR. I didn't use the AR at all.
What do you mean?
So did you play Pokemon Go? Did you use it
on my phone?
Did you use it so that the camera faced the street, or did you use just a regular background?
Both. If I was using it when I was walking to work, I would use it with the fake background, because if I used it with the real, it was way too shaky to try to catch something. So
I don't know. My accuracy was kind of a thing, so I never even used the AR. The AR wasn't a.
But when Pokemon Go was super popular, there were so many other companies that were trying to jump on that bandwagon. There were literally companies that were like, I'm going to make glasses where you can see it, and it's connected to your phone by something. So when you, instead of having to look at your phone, you're going to see them in your glasses. There was a company that wanted to develop contact lenses that were going to have augmented reality that was going to go through your contact lenses. So you could play Pokemon Go, and they were really going to be like literally
it goes beyond augmented reality if it's in my eyeballs.
That would drive people to insanity.
Pokey eyes.
I really like Greg over there with his one word statement.
Pokey eyes.
So really quick before we go, Martin said he can't get into Pokemon, but here's the thing: can you get into Ghostbusters? Is Ghostbusters? Are you enough of a fan with Ghostbusters where you'll try it? That's what I'm asking. All right, guys, we'll be back Thursday. We ran out of time tonight. We have so much to do. We actually heard that Jimmy might be joining us on Thursday night. Super excited about that. So stay tuned. We'll see everybody Thursday night, 8 p.m. Eastern, 5 p.m. Pacific. Good night, everybody.